Because what you've got to do is take your desires. I want to be this. Match it with your strengths, your natural innate strengths. And then match that to a career vertical that wants those strengths. If you're a loudmouth and you want to talk to people and you're a communicator and you're a salesperson, then you better not get into editing in a dark room where there's no people working on your own in the dark. You're going to go crazy and you won't be good at it, and you will get beat by the person whose strengths do match the vertical. That's basically what I've learned is through these hundreds and hundreds of internships, all these people that I've met from these various walks of life, there's an amazing commonality to those who are certain and not certain. Those that are certain, we are a step along the way. But most of the people I meet, most of the millennial generation that I meet is stunned by choices, stunned by options, multi-talented, and not obsessing about anything, but super talented. I meet amazing people that are going nowhere. And the key is, in my view, we're all idiots, and we're all amazing geniuses. And we're always just one seat away from one or the other. If I take the 10 people in my office and I switch everybody one desk, they go from me thinking that they're amazing because I've matched their strengths to a position that requires their strengths, and I switch them to another, all of a sudden they're useless, including me. You put me in IT, I'm useless. I'm just going to be talking to people all day at the water cooler doing my thing. There's certain things that we just are. And we need to embrace those, figure out what they are, and match them to a trajectory that requires, respects, and rewards those strengths. So throughout time, the model of certainty, immersion, expertise, I believe, has always existed. However, it used to be the case you didn't have to. What's happened is, so let's say I put an ad out for a social media manager. I'll get 500 applications. So what do? What would you do? I narrow it to, I want a certificate in social media management, community management. Then I get 200 applications. I'm like, I don't want to go through that. Then what do I do as an employer? I'm going to throw 2 years experience on there too. I want 2 years experience, and then maybe I get a manageable 20 or 30 that I can go through, and then I look for perhaps some sort of passion within music, and boom, I got my top 5, and then I go with fit, and I got my winner. That's a pretty narrow pigeonhole. If you're not obsessed about being a social media or community manager, you have no chance at the front door because there's no front door. It's a front pigeonhole. But if that lightning hasn't struck, then I think you should manufacture that obsession if you can. I think it's pretty important these days. Because at that front door, during those interviews, when there's 20 people there, one of them at least has obsessed. And they've worked with the interviewer, and they've met them at the seminar. Oh, and they're in the interview, and I saw you at that talk. I thought that was fascinating what you said. Oh, I read that article that you did in that subscription. I heard about you on this. I saw you on the credits of this. Oh, I loved what the company did. There's someone walking into the interview that prepared.